That night, the rain felt like a metronome, daring him to break routine. He drifted into the old shop, hoping a story might lend him a reason. Inside, he wandered the aisles as if searching for a life he misplaced. Then a travel journal yielded a ticket, like fate slipping from between pages. It asked only one thing of him: show up before midnight. No excuses. He held it like a dare, curiosity wrestling with disbelief in his chest. For years, his days had been copy-pasted. Alarm, commute, fluorescent hours, repeat. Now the clock cornered him, and the rain outside sounded like a countdown. He chose motion over comfort, chasing a hunch through the soaked city streets. Blackridge Station waited like a rumor, half ruined and stubbornly standing. He almost turned back until a distant whistle pulled him forward like a hook. Out of the storm, a train shimmered into being, too bright to feel ordinary. With the ticket clenched tight, he stepped onto the platform and didn't look back. Crossing the threshold felt like waking up, as warmth replaced every doubt at once. Other riders watched him with eyes that said they'd made the same choice. When the train moved, the old world loosened its grip, mile by mile. Beyond the glass, reality softened into a dream that didn't need permission. He roamed the cars, meeting art in motion, as if wonder had hired a conductor. Each carriage offered a spark, words, rhythm, movement, things people forgot they needed. At last, he faced himself, reflected not as he was, but as he could be. A voice without a face promised this ride was for finding what you love again. He sat, let the miles speak for him, and felt inspiration return like breath. Light and shadow braided together, and time stopped behaving the way it used to. But quiet stranger listened, and he finally admitted what he'd shelved for years. All around him, people reclaimed purpose in small, brave acts of creation. When familiar landmarks returned, they looked different, like he'd changed the lens. The station came back to meet him, no longer haunted, but ready to welcome. He stepped down with a steadier heart, as if he'd been returned to himself. Behind him, the train began to vanish, like a secret that keeps its own rules. The ticket warmed in his palm, then scattered into stardust he couldn't hold. He left the platform without rushing, carrying a promise to choose differently. And somewhere above, the night seemed to agree. Curiosity is where magic begins.